In this video, we're going to be taking a look at updating Drupal 8 core. We're going to check if there is a new update. We're going to make a backup of our database. We're going to assume that we copied our code base or created a new branch in our Git. This step is important so that we could easily roll back if the update is not working out of the box. And then we're going to update the code base and we're going to run the database updates. So this video is relevant if you're using the Drupal Composer setup. We have a Drupal 8 instance and here it is. So in order to see if there is a new update of Drupal 8 core, we're going to go to extend, and if the update module is not activated, we're going to activate it, the update manager module. And after it's activated, we're going to go to update and we're going to see that there is a newer version of Drupal core. So the current Drupal core version is 8.6.7 and obviously there is already a 8.6.13. So this is how we find out if there is a newer version of Drupal 8 core. So the next thing we want to do is actually to create a database backup. So we go to Aqua Dev Desktop, or the way you're opening your Drush, and we're going to see in which folder are we, and we're going to use Drush SQL dump, and we're going to pipe it with gzip and send it one folder back in DB backups, and the database backup file is going to be called Drupal. Today is the 1st of April and the time SQLGZ. So obviously there is no such folder, so we're going to create a folder in the previous directory, and we're going to execute Drush once again so that we could create actually the file in the DB backups folder. And there we go. If we go one level up and we see that we have the DB backups folder there, so we're going to change to that folder and we're going to see that our database backup is there. So we already have a database backup. The next step would be to copy the code base so that we have a version of the code base before the update. So you could do it either by creating a new Git branch from the current version or by just copying the code base. So I'm going to assume that we did that. And the next thing we want to do is we want to actually update the code base. And if we go to the code base, this is created with the Composer Create Drupal project. And in the README file there, we see that under update Drupal core, there is a really nice Composer update command. So we're going to copy it and we're going to simply execute it inside of our root folder with our code base. So here we have the web folder, the vendor folder, and most importantly the Composer JSON file. So I'm going to execute this command here. as you see here, the Drupal core is being updated to the version that we wanted, and also the files that are in the web folder are also being updated, like the index.php and the update.php and all the other files. So the next thing we want to do is we want to change to the web folder and run drush updb, and this would run any database updates if there are any. So as you see here, there are some database updates, so we're saying yes, and our database is being updated, and we're going to just clear the cache, drush cache rebuild, and cache rebuild completely. If we go back to our Drupal instance and if we refresh, we would see that there are no new Drupal core updates. And if we go to reports and status report, we would see that our current Drupal version is 8.6.13, which is the current latest version of Drupal. So if you like this video, share, like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the Drupal Ops Patreon page, and thanks for watching.